Hey dolls, happy Sunday. This is Kisa, your favorite tarot reader on YouTube. If I'm not now, I hope after this video I will be. I am coming here just with an energy report for the week ahead and what a busy week it's going to be. I hope that so far you're so good, you're doing so good, and that I just want to thank you for being in this space. If you are interested in my content, and if you've been here for a minute, thank you. It's not been a long minute, but thank you for being here either way. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, share these details. You don't want to keep all this stuff to yourself. Let your people know what's going on too, you know. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading, all my details for doing so are listed in the description box. Go ahead and hit us up at fortunexflow.com. And for all the yoga needs, you can see me on Hustle Yoga Flow on Instagram, okay? Either way, let's go ahead and get into this reading. You know, my favorite thing to do is ground before anything else. So please just go ahead and plant your feet firmly on the ground in front of you. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Be open. Be honest with yourself. There we go. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards for the collective. And then I'm going to go over each individual sign. This is just a quick cap for the week. Please see the all signs. Each individual sign has a video for December, and I will be posting what to expect in 2024 to come. That should be dropping later this week. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? All right. So the general energy we're in right now: motivation, surrender, and distractions. So this week is interesting because I can even attest to the fact that there's a lot going on. You know, not just spiritually, but like it's a lot going on outside. It's Sag season, it's holiday season. We got parties, we got finals, we got people coming in to visit, and also being that it's Mercury retrograde, we got concerns that we aren't doing enough, right? That we got to keep going. That we got to make a little bit more out of the decisions and the things that we've been making. What I want to say to you is balance your distractions. It's really difficult right now with Mercury retrograde to kind of like go forward and do a new thing. But I will tell you, like I've been telling everybody, it is really a good idea for you to maybe go back and do some things that you have put off. I'm like me personally, I have been trying to do this product line for the last 3 years. I did some I did some to support my service-based businesses, but now I'm trying to get deeper into this other realm because it's stuff I use every day. I am making the space and taking the time to do that, right? So that's something like for you. Or it might be like I have trainings I didn't finish, right? Using that time. You basically use now to kind of clear up your clutter and prepare yourself for in January, because we all got them lists. We're like, oh man, I want to clear out the shed so I can start working out in there. Okay, so every day, just go in the shed, pick something up, toss it, sort through it, right? Because that's where your motivation is going to come. Distractions are not going to go away. They're like these clouds, because honestly, if you think about it, with clouds, you're kind of giving the cloud the power as to what the definition is. I don't know if you were ever a kid, but like when I was a kid in the Midwest, we used to look up and be like, oh, wow, this is a bunny. This is a cat. This is what the hell, whatever it is. So it's like you giving your attention to this, which is why you're distracted. Surrender is saying, just like I was just kind of like going over, be in the space to ebb and flow. Don't be so focused on like, oh, it got to look a certain way. You got to do it a certain way. Take your time. Take each step. But most importantly, don't lose your motivation. It's kind of like yesterday my finals were due. And then I don't know what I've been doing this week, but I got distracted during Thanksgiving and it kind of rolled over and I've been kind of like making it, right? So I had to spend the whole day, and I had already mapped it out in my mind. I was going to spend the whole day working, but it wasn't until the afternoon that I actually got that motivation. And it was a lot of times during that process, I was like, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to make it. I ain't got enough time, such. But I kept looking at the time, right? I kept reviewing where I was and things, and I kept my checklist. So what I'm going to say for you is create a checklist, and that will help you with your anxiety and being like overwhelmed. The holiday season is really, like, honestly, even without the planetary alignment, the holiday season is overwhelmed because people coming, you need to cook, they gonna cook. Even if you're alone, you like might feel that anticipation of like, oh, you wish you were here, you wish you were there. It's just like the end of the year is just always like a busy time. And then like right after Christmas is this weird time. It's like, oh, well, what do we do? Where do I go? And then it's like, then you ready for New Year. I'm telling you right now, before Christmas season even gets in, just get ready for the new year by taking your simple steps. And this goes for everybody. This is why it's in the general. Taking your simple steps to do what you need to do for you and clean your clutter so you're happier with your decisions. Because at the end of the day, you know, sometimes things get delayed and we get out, you know, we lose our space to do things. Sometimes it's just like, oh, okay, well, I don't have time for that because the kids need this, or I don't have time for that because I can't afford this and that, whatever it is, you know, and that's cool. You know, we all been there, but this is kind of like an opportunity for you again to review, to revamp, you know, and I have expounded on what that means for each sign. There's a Mercury retrograde video. There's also videos for each individual sign. So please check out what you need to do, especially in that Mercury retrograde video. I kind of go over how you need to review, release, what needs to be revamped. So go on to that. I think it was posted last week. All right. So let's go ahead into your love. This is for my singles. All right. I love this. Basically, it's saying that in this season, you are going through energetic upgrades, and that a new way of living and loving is going to be on the forefront for you. The reason I love that card so much coming out is because it ties in what I just said. You have to clear the clutter of the old to make space for the new, right? It's and literally, if you got a couch in the house, how you going to bring the couch in the house, right? If you got your old couch there. You know, it's just about releasing. And it's like, also remember this too. You the one said you ain't want that couch no more. It was either too soft, too thick, too soft, too big. You know what I'm saying? Didn't fit the decor, whatever. You the one that decided you ain't want the couch no more. So since you decided you ain't want the couch no more, get rid of it and be open to what's coming. All right? That's for my singles. Which means, as I like to say on this channel, you are single if somebody did not say otherwise to you. You can't be committed to somebody in your head. Don't be delusional. You know, we don't do that here. Now for my couple people. This card is really interesting because it's saying, don't dim to fit in. This makes me think that even though you aren't in a relationship, there might be too much compromise on your part. Now, the holidays do bring about a lot of compromise, but you have to review for yourself what's too much, right? How are you drowning? How are you losing yourself? What do you need, right? And, you know, this might be the first time you even really heard somebody say that to you, like it was okay for you to think about that. Your partner might be going through a difficult time, and this is why you might have had to step up a little bit more or do a lot more. But I don't want you to think just because that happened that you aren't important, you don't need things. I do, however, want you to kind of review the balance, because essentially that card says don't dim your light. So it's not saying don't shine, but it's like, when are you dimming and why are you dimming? Okay? So think about that, my couples. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. We're going to go sign to sign. Okay. All right, start with Aries. I'm going to remember Pisces this time, okay? So start with Aries. Aries. I'm seeing that like there's an official upgrade coming for you. If you've been like waiting for a position waiting to kind of like, if you've been waiting to either hear good news is coming to you as far as like a job is concerned or an opportunity, I'm definitely seeing that it's on your mind. I just want you to be patient with that. I'm getting a time frame of 6 months that you might be seeing this change. Or if you're working towards like getting accepted into a program or something along the lines of that nature, the information is the things that you want are going to come down the line. You just got to be a little bit patient. Again, I'm getting the number 6, I'm getting the number 7, 6, 7 months, or even could be weeks or days, right? But I'm really kind of leaning closer to the months just because it looks like it's a culmination time, and you release maybe under this most recent moon transit that you started the process of kind of going in that direction. So that is a good thing. This week is kind of just about clearing up some of your, how to say, concerns about it. Like you might have to send over some final paperwork, or you might have to decide if this is like in the space of things that you want to do and start preparing. It feels like a move. It feels like a new job. It feels like an opportunity coming, but it's not like here immediately. It's like you getting your mind set and squared away to do that. Whatever it is, it's official. Like you're going to have a title, or it requires a title. Hell, if you apply for Section 8 and you waiting to hear something back from it, looks like you might be hearing something back, that's kind of the space I'm getting with that. And this is also further supported by the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, so basically, it seems that you have these two options regarding stability. When I'm saying stability, it looks like it's either a move or your finances. Basically, right now you're just in a space to be patient because, and I think based on what I'm seeing here, you were expecting it now. Mercury is in retrograde. Remember, a delay is not a denial. Also know that there's things about this situation that you fully aren't aware of. I mean, you know some pieces of it, right? You know it takes a little bit more than just like wishing for on a star. But some things are being worked out behind your back in your favor. So just be patient and allow those to unfold. I will say, however, just as this 8 of Pentacles card here is showcasing, focus on being more creative in the space. What I mean by that is if you're waiting for like a promotion, right? If they got some supervisor classes or something like that, sign up for them. If they having business mixers, sign up for them. Whatever you're doing right now, just make sure it's aligning you to look even better when they come down the pipeline, because it's kind of like they already looking at you, but like you doing that extra make them be like, okay, yep, that's how I know. And that's what I'm saying to you. Just like be in alignment with that. If you want to move, right, start clearing your space, right? Start clearing your space, kind of breaking it down, so when it's time for you to box it up, you're ready. Put that deposit money to the side. So that way when they call you, because the beginning of the year be tight for a lot of folks. That's another thing too. I'm gonna probably do a thing about that, about how to prepare to bring in abundance for the new year. But nevertheless, the new year be tight. So for you, don't save your money to the side. So if they call you, December 26th, you ain't burnt out for Christmas, you ready. Yep, I got my, you know what I'm saying? Keep yourself in a favorable position is all I'm saying. But also don't sign any contracts till after January 1st. All right, going into Taurus. So I'm seeing that you might have had some issues with your children in the past, or you might have had issues with your parents. Just kind of like miscommunications, things maybe have been estranged. I'm showing that this week you guys are gonna kind of come together, or the conversation about coming together will arise. Stay open-minded. Definitely stay open-minded with this situation. I know Taurus can be stubborn, but I also want you to know that things unfold as they should. Things happen as they should. And I don't want you to feel like you have to punish this person or this person was punishing you. It's a lot of the parts of this. And because Mercury is in retrograde, communication won't be as clear as you would like it. Again, I am showing about 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days. more 6 weeks. So this that you'll get more clarification as to what was really going on. But right now, when they come, treat them like the prodigal son. Okay, baby, we're gonna cut the lamb. You home? It's what's up. Same for you. If it's on the other, it's on inverse. It's whatever. And even if this isn't a child or you related to a child, this is a kind of situation where someone you view someone as like, I don't want to say under you, but like you nurture, you know, like it could have been a student. It could have been, it's somebody close to you that you care for and they reared and things got a little bit dicey. I'm also showing sudden wealth too. So if you're concerned about some things, it just seems like you've been really overwhelmed, and this week could bring you relief regarding family and finances, which again, of course, is very important to you. You got the Two of Pentacles as well. This is also why I'm saying don't be fussy when they do come forward. And okay, this is literally saying what I just said, so I'm gonna just say it again. They coming back to you, they coming back around, and you kind of like, I don't know if I want to go here, I don't want to go, you don't know how you feel about it. Let all that go. Six of Cups here is saying that you really love this person, they really love you. Literally, what did I say, right? This is a puppy, right? And this is a mature dog. So this is you, right? You nurtured whoever this person is that you're estranged from, or vice versa. You were nurtured. Be open. Go back to the nostalgia. At this time it won't hurt you because again, Mercury is in retrograde. It's time for y'all to kind of talk. Also, if you're thinking about like a move, the physical move is coming out. You'll have the finances to do that. They'll come out of nowhere, right? But what you got to do is stay out of your head this week. It's the holidays. Have fun, girl. Whew. All right. It seems like every time after I do Taurus, it'd be like, whoo, let me get my inhaler because that was too much. Taurus just like, ooh, you want to be mad? You want to be mad? This really an inhaler, not a, what's them things in vapes? I hate electric boogaloos. That's what I call them. You smoking that electric boogaloo? They smell like blueberry batteries and shit. I hate that. All right. From Taurus, we're going to go right into Gemini. These the cards. Community. Family room. If you've been waiting to hear back about a child support related case, it's going to work in your favor. If you have been concerned about getting some official documents about adopting a child or being a legal guardian for someone, that's going to come in your favor. Also, if you've been waiting for maybe to get the deed to a family home or something regarding official paperwork regarding family legacy, that's going to be in your favor. And I'm also going to tell you that this is going to be a fun season for you. I don't know how last year went. I'm not exactly sure, like picking up, but this is kind of going to be like, this is want to be those holidays where it's like, y'all remember that Christmas when we did such and such and such? It's because it's so much love, it's so much support, and it's so much, the foundation is good. I'm just getting the word foundation. So that has to, if that resonates with you, I'm happy to be channeling into that energy because the foundation is set, you know. And what further supports that is the Page of Pentacles. Now, there are some things, of course, with the Page of Pentacles coming here, it's just a page, you know what I mean? But this is an introduction to more, and you have a steady, solid ground to maneuver on. Also getting a World card here, which means that there's an end of a struggle. I'm especially saying that with the Page of Wands in reverse. So essentially, you've been kind of working on stabilizing yourself, stabilizing your family, and stabilizing your mind about really accepting things in a certain way. What I mean by that is like Geminis are, they're very, the energy I'm picking up with you, Gemini, is like everybody love you. You like being everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But so you got plenty of options. But you decided you wanted to be somewhere specifically with someone, live somewhere, do something, right? In that thing or whatever, in that vein of thought. It has been difficult. And it kind of, this year has kind of been like, well, shit, I should have been doing me. You have been doing you. Just doing you is looking different now. And based on the cards that I'm getting this week, you're going to get your confirmation that you were on the right path. And that's good. I'm happy to see that for you, because you need a break. You know, you need a break. Just don't act on anything right now. Allow the messages to come to you, like allow the confirmation to come to you. Don't make any decisions. Kind of just ride this year out, just doing the things that you have been doing. I don't want you to be like starting something new, or like if something doesn't work, like if you apply for something and then you get denial, don't reapply until after the first. Let things fall out as they should, because what might happen is you get a denial, and then something like a counter comes. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up too. But most importantly, enjoy your family. Remember the reason why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Even if the family is just you and your dog, remember you got the peace. You ain't got nobody driving you crazy. Focus on that, and that's where you'll see more abundance for you in this situation, okay? All right. So let's go ahead into Cancer. This card is giving pregnancy. It's giving pregnancy for sure, or it's giving pregnancy. So if it isn't the birth of a child, it's definitely a birth of a new opportunity for you. If you are working, I'm also saying like if you're working on something, you and your partner, it's going to be super successful, because I have marriage, child, and expectation. And I'm talking about like a business partner, okay? Also, I'm just getting that good news is on the forefront to you. And it's a kind of good news. It's like you're waiting on, it's like you're waiting on something new to happen. Like you might be waiting on a new land development. I'm saying that because she's looking at that house out there. Or you might be building a house and you're waiting for information back from the builders. Whatever it is, this is a positive card for you. Promotion, increased abundance, all of that is on its way to you. Okay. What I will say is be patient, right? Be patient with the process. Be mindful. Again, Mercury is in retrograde this week. We're also in the holiday season. And here's why I keep saying that. Y'all know stuff closed. So yes, you waiting on messages. Yes, you waiting on stuff. Yes, people said they was going to get back to you before the 22nd. They might not get back to you. And that's okay. I don't want you to be mad. I want you to keep living your life, because that's what you was doing. Waiting to the 22nd anyway. So if you wait till the first, ain't nothing going to change. However, I do suggest that you release yourself from any third-party situations that you might be involved in that are proven to show that they are harmful to you. Okay. It just see that it does kind of seem like you are involved with something or somebody else, and they're involved with something and somebody else. So kind of get that cleared up and squared away. And another thing I just want to talk to you, especially with the Ace of Wands being here, is just take your time to react and respond to things. You don't have to, it's not go time yet. Yes, good things are coming, but they're still being created for you. So you getting the energy that it's go time. It's not go time officially yet. You want to stay grounded mentally so that your emotions don't overwhelm you, because it's not like things ain't worked out. It just ain't time for them to fully culminate, if that makes sense. Because like I said, just to bring it back to that thing, like it's the holiday season. So somebody could have said, oh, I'm gonna be here on Tuesday. I'm going to call you by Tuesday, you know, because I'm going on vacation Wednesday. Something might happen, they don't call you Tuesday. I don't want you to spend the whole holiday being upset about this blessing that's coming. Like when a blessing comes, it comes. That's why it's a blessing. You know, we knew when our blessings was coming, they be called something else. So chill out, okay? All right. So from Cancer, we're going to go right into Leo. Leo. Leo, you in an interesting space, huh? It looks like that you're concerned about a specific thing working out in your favor. I'm showing that it will, as long as you keep a level head and you're mature. And the reason I'm saying that is because we have the mature man here and also high honor. You're a little bit concerned about how people are viewing you in a situation. You're concerned about your reputation. And you know, one thing about a reputation is it always precedes you. People know about you before they know you. And unfortunately, that's the way the world is. That's the way the world works. But you can also control the narrative by proving them wrong with aligning your disposition in a certain way. I know that's hard for you to hear, right? But remember, you're a master manifester. You can make anything happen. You can make anything be any way you want to. Just be creative in that, right? Also, keep your emotions balanced this week. I just feel like somebody gonna test you. Somebody gonna come talking to you crazy. You know, whether it be family, whether it be a situation you're dealing with, and no matter what it is, I don't want you to trip out too hard or get too overwhelmed in that. I want you to focus on your focus on the outcome that you need. If you have like an important meeting that you have to do, if you whatever's going on, keep your cool, because what they're gonna do is use you going off as like confirmation or affirmation that you're a certain person, and that's not who you are. So don't let them set you up. All right, from Leo, we're gonna move right into Virgo. Looks like you'll be traveling. It looks like you've been waiting for something. Basically what I'm getting is this week you're going to get the okay to move forward with a project. It is something that you've been working on, and it might not take place for like another like 9 months. Like it's like something you've been building on. You're going to get good news about that. And but remember, you're getting this good news during Mercury retrograde. So yes, it is something you've been working on for a while, but things might change. So what I want you to do is just get yourself in alignment so that when the first comes, you can start taking action on the notice that you receive. But as of right now, just celebrate getting that win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. Yep. Especially with the 7 of Cups coming here, because it's an illusion, escapism, fantasies. It's just so much shit going on. And if you focus on, like, it's like, okay, yeah, they said, okay, so you waiting on a lease, right, for a building for your office. Okay. You got the building, you got the office, the lease come through, right? They say, oh, you can't move into the 23rd, right? But damn, it's the holiday. You going out of town. You know, you worried about picking up the keys, such. You ain't gonna do all that, because guess what? Just do it after the holiday, right? If you want to be in there before the new year, cool. But they ain't gonna be available. That's cool too. You could pop it, you could do it all January 1st. Just don't do too much with it, okay? Don't do too much with your mind, because even you get in on that day, it's like you've been waiting, but at this point, I feel like you want to rush to do something for the end of the year for some kind of weird thing you want to prove to yourself. You already did it, baby. Chill out. Also, too, because essentially with the Queen of Wands in reverse, let's talk about being demanding. You know, deceit coming on. Like, it's just like, just keep it cool, right? It's calm. And literally right after that comes the Queen of Cups. Just be calm, you know. Everything gonna work out the way it should. Everything gonna work out the way you need it to. No matter what this is in regards to, you are going to be in a space to sell. You should put yourself in a space to just be celebrating. Don't trip about the small things on that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead into Libra. Wow, it's Christmas and you the gift, baby. So I just want to tell you, the cards I'm picking up right here with gift, poverty, and imprisonment, it's just saying be mindful of your spending. Be mindful of people that have offering you things and saying, oh, well, you do, you know, it's the holidays. Your light bill due. Give me 50 and I'll pay that other 50. You know, no, just stay away from that. Just steer clear of that. And also with this imprisonment card, don't just do things that you don't want to do because people are telling you have to do it. That's what makes you feel like less than. Like you're in this space of like abundance. You're up, you know, you're doing great. Things are going good for you. But it's when you overextend yourself for other people that you put yourself at a detriment, especially with this imprisonment card. So both of these are warning me, like, look out for yourself, right? Just be careful with the company you keep. Don't let anybody guilt you into doing anything. Just live your life, man. Just live your life and enjoy the season that you're in. Okay? We have Judgment here in reverse, as well as the Lover. So yeah, you're going to basically, this is saying that even with this situation I'm describing, it's a choice that you got to make. You got to do things for you, and you got to do it for you, guilt-free, worry-free, but full of honor, because that's not, the integrity that you have is not necessarily the same space that other people are operating in. Good morning, little girl. All right, we're going to go ahead and move right on in from Libra to Scorpio. Well, I like this. I need a little drink. All this talking. I love watching YouTube videos, and I like them when they're like kind of raw, which is why I'm doing mine that way. Like I'm not, I don't edit a lot. I just film it and post it or whatever. But it is a lot of talking, and you need a lot of water. All right, so you got to take those breaks. Anyway, Scorpio, I am picking up on an energy that you are going to receive a blessing that you've been waiting on. But I do want you to let go of your poverty mindset. I want you to let go of thinking that you don't deserve certain things. I want you to let go of feeling like you have to prove yourself all the time. The space that you're in, Spirit is going to be confirming that you're exactly where you need to be. It's your negative thoughts that'll put you in a space of feeling that that's not what you deserve. Okay, and this is also further supported by this six of wands. I'm seeing it coming, and also the 10. Just be kind to yourself. Be kind to your mind. Be kind to the space that you're currently in. This was a very interesting year for you. A lot of transitions, but you're kind of ending the year on a good foot. And you know, sometimes Scorpio, emotionally, you can internalize a little too much. The Spirit is saying, don't do so. See? Literally saying, don't do so. So it's going to be a good week. And when you get the blessing, enjoy the blessing. Don't overthink it. All right, moving right along into Sag. See what's going on with y'all. Ooh. It is Sag season currently. So I am showing that this week gonna be really interesting because you might be feeling stuck. I don't know. I feel like okay, what I'm getting on from this information is you might be sick, you know, or you might just be mindful of being sick, or being mindful of people that are sick around you, or it might be somebody around you that's sick and it's kind of keeping you close to them. I'm getting this because we have marriage, imprisonment, in a house. So just, if you've been outside, just make sure that you're boosting your immune system. And then also just make sure that you're preparing to be support for someone in the event that they are under the weather. But also give yourself a break. You know, like one of the kids might catch COVID or something like that. I'm just picking up on like an illness might come. That's where the imprisonment feels like it's not, I don't feel anything malicious. I also feel like it's like in a supported space, but it's just kind of like, you know, oh, you got a cold, so you can't go to the party because you're not sure if it's COVID or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy I'm picking up on. But that's okay. Even in that, fine. Yep, it's definitely giving you might get a cold or something this week. And that's okay. Just use this time use this downtime to kind of like repair. You know, you might miss out on the Christmas festivities, but New Year's is right around the corner, so no trip. And you had a lit birthday season, so I don't even want to hear it. I've been watching you Sag just show out, so as y'all should. People be forgetting Sagittarius are like fire signs. I don't know what even I forget Sagittarius are fire signs. I don't know what people think y'all are. Maybe because you're a mutable fire sign, but Sagittarius are fun, so. All right, and then from Sag, we're going to move on into Capricorn. So it looks like you're about to get some information about something you've been waiting to hear back on. And it might not be necessarily favorable, and it's going to require you to take action in a different way. I'm going to say to you, don't react too harshly to whatever comes down the pipeline this week, just because, again, things might change at the top of the year. But if this is something that has been, like, if you're getting a result from a case that you've been working on all year, this is letting you know that when we start January 1st, or after we get through this holiday and go into January 1st, you need to start figuring out what it is that you want to do and how you want to deal with and process this. Furthermore, so when you get the message, you're going to kind of be like frustrated, overwhelmed by it. But I also want you to know this is a release for you. This is a letting go for you, especially with the Devil card coming here in reverse. It's kind of like you was in a situation where you wanted to be free. You wanted to be out of it. Baby, you about to be free. You about to be out of it. But you have to stay emotionally grounded, and you can't get overwhelmed with what that decision means now, right? So if it's like y'all were waiting on a layoff and the layoff is coming, cool. They're going to give you a severance package. You know, if you've been waiting on a divorce, cool. You know what I'm saying? You was tired of it anyway. I want you, no matter how bad the information is that you get this week, and I'm not even manifesting bad energy for you. I'm giving you good energy. I'm saying no matter what you hear this week, know that it's good for you. You get what I'm saying? All right. Now, moving right along from Capricorn to Aquarius. If you are waiting on an opportunity or some money, it's going to be a large delay in that. I'm getting like 9 months. But that's okay. This is telling you that you have to make a pivot. Or I'm also telling you that I'm picking up on the energy that what it is that you want, what you feel like you want right now is not what you need. And I think that you're going to find a better alternative for yourself. I'm picking up on family issues as well. Yep, so you have a couple of different options. I'm going to say this. If you've been just thinking about moving, move. If something comes up and that you can move, like the conversation starts like, hey, next year, this, and that. Do that next year shit, because this right here that you're waiting on, this thing that you're expecting, this thing that you're wanting, you don't even really want it for real anyway. It's just something to do. And let's get out of the space of just doing things because there's something to do. Let's get into a space of living and expressing ourselves fully and wholly, so that we're satisfied. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead into Pisces. So happy we are ending with Pisces, because I always be forgetting Pisces. Yes. Okay, so if you're waiting on a job, it's coming if you want the job. If you're waiting on, basically, money is coming out of thin air for you. And I'm also showing that you'll have like supported partnership. I love this for you, Pisces. I'm a Pisces too, so I love to see it because it lets me know. For me, the way I see this is, you have been kind of like, this week is going to be like a confirmation. You know what I mean? Like I think because with Saturn being in Pisces this year, and a lot of other like planetary alignments based on how your rising sign falls, or like whatever things are for you, like Saturn in Pisces has been really difficult for a lot of people, because a lot of us Pisces and mutable signs, we have to get more serious. We have to get very serious. And because you're getting very serious, it's like you kind of have to let some things go, and you've been working really hard this year. But with this official person and courtship coming, not only does it let me know that people are seeing you and respecting you in your role, or you're about to get upgraded into a different role, I'm also showing that, or role in alignment with the work or the way people already see you in society. I'm also showing that you're supported. And I think that's one thing about Pisces, is like they could do everything for everybody else, and they might not always feel like people got their back. And this is just literally saying like, you got what you need. And I love that for you. I love that for us. Queen of Wands is saying, don't overthink though. Don't cause yourself too much stress. This lit, baby. You did, okay. Wow. The cards this week are saying, don't overthink, right? If you spend some time, and I'm also going to say, spend some time meditating as you start your day and as you end your day, to just empower yourself to know or see or think about what the next steps are. Also, I want you to apply your discernment and also trust your intuition to lead you to the right place. A lot of times it's just like so much to do and you get overwhelmed, which is why you want to start with the meditation first, so that you can manifest and create a clear space to move around. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you want a new couch, but you got to take the old couch out, right? Literally, as it looks like I was talking to myself. And furthermore, have fun. This right here, this part right here, the reason why I'm picking up Queen of Swords is just like kind of like clearing your brain and like having like a high mental aptitude, and not like just looking at everything like analytically, but not analyzing it too much, like realizing everything's space in the world for you. Because if you see her, she's sitting up here thinking, but she's also sitting, right? And she's not sitting like a typical queen. She's sitting on top of it. Looks like this could be a building. It looks like this could be a lot of different things, right? But it's like she's outside and there's water in the back, or we can interpret this as clouds, and she's looking towards these flags. So for me, when I see this card, my interpretation of this is one of two things. Of course, it's air energy, so she's up in the air, so she might be really high, away from everybody, right? Away from everybody, and she's sitting on top looking in the distance. Or she might still be elevated, but these are the flags of what possibilities are. And the water is below her, which is spiritual energy, and amplifying her groundedness and review of what's to come. So I'm not picking this card up as like shrewd energy. I'm really picking up this card as like, you got it. Clear your thoughts. Arrange your thoughts. If you got to get away to do that, which is why I'm saying meditate a little bit, you got that. But you have had a wonderful year of ups and downs. And I'm saying that because you made it, baby. And I want you to enjoy the rest of the season. I want you to have fun. I want you to just, Queen of Wands, that's the girl. That's everybody's home girl. Enjoy yourself. All right. Well, that is the end of my reading for the week. Thank you so much for being here. More videos will be dropping today, and please stay tuned for that. I'm offering readings for the new year. I'm offering readings all the time. Just thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.